Hey friends, this is Fee and thanks so much for joining me today as I scrap this layout for Peartree Cutfiles. Today I'm pairing the Shine Bright cut file with the Fairy Garden collection from Doodlebug Design. I felt that both of these products went so well with my theme today, which was my childhood love for glow bugs. I've started today by cutting some strips from the glow bug paper, and I've used the reverse of this as a border, along with some lemon strips that I've cut from a rainbow paper from the Made with Love collection. I'm attaching these strips to a piece of lily white grid paper from the Petite Prince collection. One of the things that I love most about Doodlebug collections is how well all of the papers go together. I'm just using some double-sided tape here to adhere them to the paper, and I've also ruffled up the edges just to give a little bit of dimension. Once that's finished, I'm going to move on to preparing my cut file, and I'm using some foam adhesive strips for this, and I'm actually cutting those strips in half just to make them narrow enough to use on the cut file. And I'm going to go around each of the globes before adhering some backing paper. This part is quite fiddly because the foam tape is so narrow, so I won't make you watch me back the whole file. Once I finish backing the file, I position it where I'd like to have it on the layout, and I'm just using some foam squares to mount it up just to give a little bit more dimension to the page. Once that's finished, I just come in and glue the strands down. I'm going to adhere my title directly to the background paper, but before I do that, I'm just going around the edges with one of my pit markers just to hide the white edges around all of the cut file. Once that's finished, I'm just going to glue this directly to the paper, and I've kept the internal pieces just so I can use them as a guide as I piece the title together. While I'm completing that, I'd just like to remind everybody about the online crops that we have over in the Peartree Cutfiles Facebook group each month. So if you're not already a member, head on over and join, because we have 4 challenges each month with some great prizes, and it's a lot of fun. Once I've finished with the title, I'm going to adhere my journaling strips, and once they're adhered, that is the base for my layout completed. Now for this layout, I've cut around the edge of each individual glow bug, and I'm going to use some foam tape to attach each one to a different light bulb. This reminds me of when I was younger, and each night before I'd go to bed, I'd hold all of my glow bugs up to the light bulb to activate them, so that they would glow in the dark. I'm just going around the edge of each photo once again with my pit marker to hide those white edges and just make the photo stand out a little bit more from the light globes. I've then got a photo of the glow bugs glowing in the dark. I'm just going to attach the photo to some white cardstock, followed by some yellow, before attaching it just above my title. Once my final photo is adhered to the layout, I then come in and embellish the page, and I'll just leave you with some music now while I continue that process. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed watching my process, and I look forward to you joining me next time. Thank you. Bye.